a lot of experience in this matchup, you know, because in Mexico City, one of the greatest Game & Watches to ever do it, Meister, you know, being right there, having so much practice. So, you know, if you're Guilheww, you're feeling pretty confident, but you're not out of the woods just yet. Guilheww has so many more runs left in store, and it starts with this one right here. But man, it's crazy to see this kid's story. He's so good, and I'm so glad that he's finally starting to have the agency to travel. Like he has wins over Leo in Mexico. He has wins over pretty much everyone in the entire city. So it's going to be exciting to see if he can continue to make some magic right here. Also getting picked up by Smash Factor about a month ago. So
that's super dumb. And Kirby is also just super fun to watch as well.
Yeah.
Like Kirby is just a joy to commentate. He's a joy to watch. Joy to fight. That's you know. That's your opinion, but I think this character is like incredibly fun to you know, spectate. One of my earliest commentating memories was watching J-Jaw versus Hades or H4DS for those of you that don't know, the Pikachu player.
yeah.
So right now we're seeing 86% already coming on to Monte, and what Kirby lacks in size and what they lack in weight and range, Kirby makes up for in their kill power. Kirby touches you, you die.
Kirby got feet, you know what I mean?
Kirby got feet and Kirby got dash attack. That 2 frames.
Yeah, 2 frames and it hits below the ledge. So very, very strong in his own right. And honestly, the thing about this matchup is that it requires an execution that not a lot of Kirby players have. All of your auto cancels have to be on point because Game & Watch has such good get out of jail free options with like that up B for sure. So, you know, definitely looking really good, having a monumental first start right here. And you see the retreating forward airs just so he doesn't get clipped by that up B out of shield. So very, very good awareness from Guilheww. Once those combos start though, that's kind of where Guilheww really makes his mark.
Absolutely, and 86%, you know, Game & Watch's strong combo game is what makes him like very dangerous. But for Kirby, it's going to be a lot harder to get those juggles, to get those combos off of him. Meanwhile, Kirby kind of can't say the same. I think Kirby grabs you, you get a bunch of damage going, get some up tilts going, down airs, and you're kind of like set to go. But he needs to get back on stage first, and right now it's going to be a little bit difficult to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Still able to make it back, get sent straight up. Monte potentially trying to get a stage spike scenario, but still able to live right here. Can you make it back? Man, the chair's still enough to clip you there. And obviously the neutral beam from Game & Watch, getting the setup right there. Excellent work. Taking literally 1% over the last like 2 minutes or so.
Yeah, that's a really good extra credit. He's already lapped him as well, which is kind of huge. Trying to read his jump with that forward smash, not going to work. Oh, it was smart. I respect the option there. Up there, it's going to be really hard for Guilheww to kind of, you know, really get their offense going because, like I said, even though Kirby kills you, what they lack is range. You know, you got to get to somebody first, but does get that forward air, forward tilt, neutral air. Yeah, unfortunately, not going to get it just quite yet.
Okay, I love the creative use of the up B right there. You know, Guilheww definitely looking really good right here. I mean, still, Monte's able to make some magic happen here. Basically zap all the momentum that Guilheww had. And those up tilts, that's kind of the combo starter at these mid percents for Kirby. You have up tilt into the auto cancel. You have up tilt into like back air. You have up tilt into nair, depending on the percent and the character. Back air right here hits like a truck, especially on Game & Watch because of how light he is. So Monte better be careful at the ledge right here.
Yep. Pretty much like, I don't want to say almost anything will kill, but like, you know, Kirby got some strong kill options, you know what I'm saying? Like, dash attack will blow you up. Forward smash for sure will blow you up, so.
And he has setups that lead into that, like fair one, you know? So that's like the craziest part too. And obviously the drag down auto cancel downers as well.
Even nair at the wrong percent will do the same thing as well. Back air, luckily, was not near the ledge, so from coast to coast, almost going to take him out. 129%, recovers, goes for that nair for the ledge trump. I like he's just trying to poke him out with these forward tilts. Does get hit by the bomb, not going to kill luckily, but 137%. And up throw can kill as well. So you also don't want to get grabbed by Kirby too.
Oh, wow. Kill sparks right there from the middle of the stage. That's crazy. I mean, Kirby is pretty strong. Hits like a truck right here. Potentially could find some stuff right here. The up B, though, says, get off me, bro. I want this ledge, but Guilheww says, that's fine. You can have the ledge. I'll take the stock. Excellent work so far. And this is a much slower, much more methodical game than the last set, you know? So I'm very excited to see what's in store. It's going to be the war of attrition right here for sure between both of these competitors.
War of attrition is the right word to use because you need to fight Game & Watch for 3 games, bro. You need to fight Kirby for 3 games, bro. These like little brother, little cousins ass characters, bro. You gotta put up with these weird gimmicks.
Yes.
For 3 games, bro. Oh, nice. Baits out, you know, thought it was safe, but using that double jump to get that sniper turtle going, it actually ends up getting that back there. So shout outs to Monte for the smart play as well.
Yeah, and then the Monte also able to get so much damage. Tried to use the stone right there just to get himself away from the very top of the stage, right? Obviously, not necessarily a good move, but it's pretty good in certain situations. It can sometimes 2-frame recoveries, and also just gives you iframes whenever you're getting juggled. So that's actually pretty good awareness right there from Guilheww, but Monte still continuing on right here. One big combo starter right now, though, and Guilheww can definitely make up this percent deficit back.
Oh, no. Whoa, okay. Didn't get hit by the, I don't know if it matters, but did get hit by the, the sparks. So
yes,
luckily the third didn't survive that, but can be hit by these foreigners for too long before, the stock is gone.
The chair.
Yeah, luckily no sweet spot.
Yeah, this is so scary. It's like, what else can you really do at this point? But Guilheww is still fighting back. Could potentially steal this game right here. The dash attack from Monte, though. One more edge guard, and this should be the stock. I love that resourcefulness from Guilheww. Can we make it count, though? Can he capitalize off of just making it back right there when you're not expecting to? Auto cancel dare. You see the dares come out, so you know he wants something. Max Rage Kirby. The auto cancel dare, the down smash at the ledge will kill at this percent. I can almost guarantee it.
Yeah, this is looking very scary for Guilheww. And Kirby, like I said, is very, very light. So if he gets hit by any of those explosions near the ledge, that's just going to be cooked.
Yes.
Forward tilt. Oh, brother, yeah, he wants some dead ASAP. But can he make it back? There's the up B, because why not? Worst case scenario. I just saw him like jab through the freaking up B. All right, bro.
Yeah, that's kind of insane.
Sakurai, you're
insane work.
You're not slick, bro.
Absolutely, but just like that, I mean, it's been such a deficit. Oh, that would have been so scary. Oh no, he gets clipped right at the end. Unfortunate. Guilheww was starting to bring it back. Says run it back. You know what? Yeah, that's a fair point. I would run it back too because it was very, very close. Guilheww bringing it all the way back, almost the end right there. Potentially could have had a huge comeback, right? But not in the cards right now as Monte puts himself on the board first.
Absolutely. I don't know. I feel like this matchup is doable for Kirby. It's just going to be like exponentially harder because you got to, like I said, get your hands on Game & Watch.
Yes.
And even as like people with range have problems getting their hands on Game & Watch, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
You have to play Kirby who has no airspeed. He has the jump, but he has no airspeed, which is going to be really hard for him, in this matchup. Meanwhile, Game & Watch can just do that, drop some fish on him, drop some forwarders on him, and Kirby really has no way of going through that wall of pain, So right now he is getting some damage on the board, 44%. Make sure to shield that downer so no combos get started.
Yeah, absolutely.
We are seeing a bit of jumping situations come on right here, so thank you. B as well, 59%. I don't know if he can rock through that up air. I don't know if it's a good idea or not.
You can get through it, but the thing is there's so much lag afterwards that it's almost not even worth doing it. Like, you only really need to do it if you're like right at the top of the blast zone and you just need to get down at least a little bit, which is what we saw a little bit game one as well. So it also kind of like changes your momentum, your airspeed as well. Obviously you fall significantly faster when you go to stone.
Yep.
But I'm definitely not necessarily the greatest move to do. You can vibe check people for sure because it's so strong that it can kill really early if you're not expecting it to. But at this juncture, Guilheww just playing it safe right now, understands the severity of the situation, not trying to overextend here, just, trying to do these combo starters and immediately shielding after.
My man at 113%, dude. Like, it's not looking too good right now for Guilheww. Back here, not going to kill this play. He is nowhere near the ledge. But he has to be careful. He has to get back as soon as possible. There's the bombs, back air. Nice. A cornered mouse will fight his way back in with that dash attack. I love that idea. But still, still has a deficit between the percentages. Not yet in triple digits. Monte really just making sure to not get hit by anything that Kirby has to offer. Back air, not going to kill just quite yet. But like I said, it's just going to be hard for Guilheww to get back into the swing of things.
Yeah, definitely for sure. I mean, I feel like he kind of lost all that momentum ever since that first stock in game number one. So, unfortunately, has been kind of clawing his way back. Unfortunately, hasn't been able to make anything happen right here. The back air, maybe trying to read a jump from Monte, but Monte not giving it to him. So, we see a lot more of a safer approach from Monte, safer game plan compared to what we saw yesterday. And Guilheww, honestly, just has not been able to find these big combos that he's so well known for. Hasn't really been able to find like up tilt down air. Hasn't been able to find those combo starters. But the nair to interrupt, definitely good enough to get the job done, but not from that point of the stage.
Oh. But as you say that, who knew that the first person to get first blood was going to be freaking Guilheww? Wow. And we're right back to where we started.
Yeah. He said, what?
Up, and there's that up B.
Yeah.
Tried and true. If you need it to work, just do it, bro.
Yeah, and I think Guilheww's starting to figure out at those low percents, 2 up tilts and a back air can be true. You know, 1 up tilt and 1 back air at potentially at those mid percents might only be what you can get. Sometimes against certain characters, you can kind of combo them. They're just combo food. Not Game & Watch. Game & Watch has such good options, to get out of situations where he's disadvantageous. So, I mean, Guilheww making it work, and that's the situation that we talked about where he kind of just needs a little bit of an air acceleration downwards just so he can get back to stage and at least just start the ledge trap scenario. So, yeah, definitely good resourcefulness right, from his entire toolkit, but definitely, you know, still trying to claw his way through because this has been a lot. This game has slowed down to a crawl, basically.
It absolutely has. Last game was a lot faster than this, and we're already at 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
This is optimal, by the way. This is the optimal one.
This is how you play this match. Not by doing that. And
no.
I think we have crowned a winner of this game. Unless Guilheww like logs in and does like some ultra crazy combo or gets a really early kill.
Yeah, and the problem is that Game & Watch is so light that you can't up tilt down air Game & Watch at this percent because he's too light. The up tilt sends too far up, and you can't overextend at that point because, you know, Game & Watch, you know what's going to happen. You know he's going to do the up B. Like, that's pretty much like, for lack of a better term, like, you need to play that kind of way for sure. Like, that's just the way that it works. This game inherently rewards a lot more of a defensive, non-committal play style, and you already know that both of these players are willing to do that to make this happen. A little bit of a suspect DI right there. Not able to actually make anything happen, though, still making it back. Guilheww really trying to find the stock, but like I just, there's no real opening for him to get the stock yet. Maybe up throw? No, mashes out.
I'm just not sure what he can do here, like you said. Like he literally just cannot miss a single combo, and he has to just kind of pray that like, oh, Monte, you know, messes up his conversions and maybe catches him off shield or tries to cheese him out, because right now he's kind of just getting hit by almost everything that Monte throws at him, and that back air will do him in.
And good just stuff. Like that 2-0. So, you know, Guilheww had a monster run yesterday at the tournament, but unfortunately, Monte has been going crazy so far today. You know, understood that, you know, took the loss yesterday like a champ, and definitely did some reviewing, because at this point right now, it is clear that he has changed up completely on how he's approaching this matchup and how he's approaching this player, and it's paying dividends right now. And honestly, Guilheww does have a Greninja, but I don't see why you would just go that character. You know, the Kirby, your best results are with Kirby, so like, why not just go for it? Just stick it out for the rest of this set. And it looks like that's exactly what he's gonna do. Even the change of scenery right here, maybe trying to close up the space a little bit. Smash Bros. A pretty good stage. I mean, Guilheww loves Smash Bros. Guilheww loves FD generically. So, you know, I'm very excited to see what he can do potentially here. He needs to put himself on the board.
Yeah, you can't go nowhere. That's why he loves those stages, and I agree. It's like, hey, you know what? You can't run in a platform besides the one in the center. So those grabs are going to do a lot more for him. You can get a lot more of those down tilts, a lot more up tilts, a lot more chances to play his game. And right now, we're kind of seeing it work out for him a little bit. Maybe Monte, there it is. There is those neutrals that we're looking for. On most characters, it is like pretty much like a guaranteed like 30, 40, 50%. But for Kirby, you know, simply 20, well, that'll do for now.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. So, and yeah, just like that right now. I mean, this is I feel like we're getting, it's like same stuff, different scenery. You know what I mean? Like, we're getting pretty much the same game plan, and Monte is playing this exactly the way that he needs to, and it's paying dividends right now. Already having a 2-0 lead and looking to just shut this down with a 3-zip. Monte, one of those players who has come back out of nowhere the last year and has had some generational results, specifically at like Battle of BC, for example, and still doing well at these tournaments, and wants to place well, wants to keep representing the West Coast at least.
What you said about Monte as well, dude, I don't know what's going on, but like, dude, these SoCal boys have been,
they're on fire,
they've been turning up the heat, bro. Like, they've been going absolutely insane. Ooh, forward air, not going to land it just quite yet, but hey, that's all right. 59% back air, yep, Game & Watch with one of the better recoveries in this game. Hard to gimp him, so he's like, well, if you can't get me, then fine. I'll just, you know,
I'll just go out and hit you.
Yeah. You ain't going nowhere, so I'm just kill you real quick.
Yeah, and then Kirby's air acceleration is like not very, he's very slow in the air, right? Like he has a lot of jumps, he has mobility, he can recover, but he, when he is in disadvantage, he's just so slow that you can go out there and hit him pretty comfortably if you have a recovery as good as Game & Watches. So Guilheww definitely gonna have to come up big right here, and unfortunately, I'm a very big Guilheww fan, but definitely looking a little lost right here, trying to find big hits here and there. Nothing is giving, nothing is breaking right now. Monte is playing rock solid right now.
Bro, I need to like 6 sides and like see what's going on. That's crazy. Oop. Neutral air. Oh man, it's just so sad to watch. If you want my honest opinion, it's just so sad to watch.
Yeah.
I love Monte, but this character is just like the anti-character. I always say that when I commentate for Game & Watch. Game & Watch's biggest strength is to make sure that you can't play your game.
Yeah.
Like whatever you want, like if you're a zoner, no, you're not a half bucket,
No, exactly.
You like doing combos? No, you don't. I'll be out of shield,
Exactly.
So it's just
no, unfortunate right there.
Drags him down with the snapping trip, but doesn't get all the hits going. But luckily for Guilheww, he is going to get, finally a stock on the board. But you got to see how much it matters in this scenario, because right now Monte has 2 stocks and is looking like he's about to win this whole set if he keeps playing like this.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is exactly how this is the kind of Monte that people need to get used to seeing now, because he's just consistently performing now. He's doing really well at such a high level. Potentially a run in the cards for him today. Unfortunately, El Niño Kirby gonna have to potentially drop in the losers bracket right here, because Monte is relentless right now, unwilling, unwavering, and right now it just looks like a little bit too much.
Yeah, this is
it's Jover, basically,
I love you, SSB kid, because you'd be like, oh no, it's not over. I'm like, look what we're dealing with right now, bro.
Yeah.
Same thing with like the last game. I love Andric, but it's okay to admit sometimes that it's over.
Sometimes a spade is a spade, my friend.
Sometimes a spade is a spade. However, once we start seeing signs, oh, that's it. Did he just walk up and up B, bro?
Why not, right?
Did my man just walk up and up B?
Oh my God, fair one.
This is what I'm talking about. If you, my character's good at doing these combos, that's awesome, bro.
What combo?
What combo?
Cool story, bro.
I'm a zoner. That's cool, bro.
That's cool.
Give me that, bro.
I have a reflector, and if you shoot lasers at me, I can save them. And I can also give you this chair. Sit down over there in the losers bracket, my friend. Monte getting his leg back on Guilheww from yesterday, taking it 3-0. Pure dominance those last 2 games.
Yep. And what else can you say? Monte is I'd say our future top player right now.
Yes.
He's been playing incredibly well recently.
Yeah, definitely on his way.
Incredibly well.
Definitely on his way.
Like you said, he made a crazy run at Battle of BC. Has many upsets on all kinds of top players left and right. I believe he's #1 in SoCal, if I'm not mistaken. So
yeah, that wouldn't be surprising. Yeah, he might be. Actually, might be #1 in SoCal.
#1 in SoCal, so #1 on the PR. Kid's nuts. Kid is absolutely nuts. So it doesn't surprise me seeing, even though he lost. You know what I'm saying? Even though he lost, when you have that mindset of I can always just adapt and play better, and say what you want about him or Game & Watch, they both mesh together very well.
Yes.
Because Monte plays very smart. And Monte is really good at shutting you down for what you want to do. And it doesn't matter how you win as long as you win, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he gets the job done, he loves what he does, and he's going to keep competing and eventually to become #1. So
yeah, good
stuff coming out of Monte. And Guilheww didn't play that matchup too bad. It's just
that matchup is just hard.
It's just hard.
It's just hard.
Kirby Game & Watch,
Yes, it's literally like you die early, you get edge guarded, your combos don't work. Like it's just a really tough scenario to be in, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. So obviously, young talent. Honestly, Guilheww and Monte both. I mean, Guilheww's like very young, like 1 year or 2 years into college in Mexico. So so very, very young in his own right. Has a lot of future in store as well. Didn't really like burst into the scene until the last maybe like 3 years. Started to get these crazy wins, and I mean, this is just going to be potentially another losers run for my boy over here. So